Good morning, my beautiful friends. Excuse me. This is Heather Dunlop with Thriving Woman, and welcome to the final live broadcast of mine in 2022. So, this week we have been talking all about identity. Excuse me, voice isn't working. We've been talking about identity all this week. And what I want to share with you today is how you can refresh your identity for 2023. So, we talked about on Monday about what your current identity is and how we can go about through coaching and through our multi step process to remove that old identity so that those connections in the brain are no longer stuck together really tight and they start to loosen and separate. And they actually separate so far that they can no longer connect and fire on autopilot. So we also talked about fake it till you make it, how that doesn't work because you're faking it and you're not being your authentic true self and you're not living and coming from a place that's your identity. We also talked about how to put together your identity to create your new identity and the words you can use to make that happen. So let's talk today about refreshing your identity for 2023. So one of the first things I want to talk about is mindset. We hear so many things. We see so many posts. We see so many videos. We see so many, leaders talking about your mindset, your mindset. Your mindset must be a certain way. Here's the thing, the mind is not set. So that's why I hate that word mindset, because it implies that you have to be one specific way, and that's the only way to do it. And once you get there, it's stuck in place and it's never going to mold and adapt. And they'll say, well, what's your current mindset? What's your mindset that you want to have? It's not about your mindset because the mind is not set. The mind is very fluid, and your subconscious mind remembers everything. It's this big, massive storage area. It's like a computer data warehouse. It's not just the server, it's where the servers are all contained, and everything that's ever gone on is stored there. And when you can organize that, you can easily access the memories that you want. And then you can have the others put further away in the back corner so that you don't access them as easily. You break that connection. So let's put together strong connections and get organized and get our subconscious mind and our database organized so we can easily access the beliefs that we want and the ones we want to create. And we can easily go about getting to them because we've talked about vision and how to make sure you're living toward your vision, right? And your vision comes from your identity, right? So the way you create your identity is through your beliefs. We talked about yesterday how there's a situation that happens and you have a thought, an action, emotion, a reaction. Thought, emotion, action, reaction. And that becomes so automatic because it's built in there. Those automated pathways are built in and they've got those strong connections. So you no longer even think about it anymore. You find yourself driving home from work and you get in your driveway and you say, wait a second, how did I get here? I don't even remember making those couple of turns. Like, oh, I completely forgot to go to, make a turn to go to the grocery store, which I did recently. And I just went straight home. Why? Because it's automated. That's what happens with our automated activities. Our beliefs become so automated, we don't have to think about them anymore. They just happen and produce a result. And what we want to do is update those in 2023. Let's refresh those beliefs. Let's refresh our identity so that it actually gets you to living that dream life, to living out the vision that you have for yourself. And the stronger we make those beliefs and that new identity, the easier it becomes to get there because you start making decisions as that person today. So remember, your mind is not set. You get to update your beliefs. You get to update your identity. Let's refresh it in 2023 so that you step into the new year with creating the identity that you want that will actually bring about your vision and your dream life and make it happen. Let's let go of that old identity that kept you feeling shame and having to hold a secret and not being willing to trust people. Let's update that identity to I'm open, I'm loving, I'm kind, I trust people, and I know exactly what I want in my life. I know how I want to live my life. I know what success I want in my life, and I'm going to make that happen because you're updating your identity to be the person that actually lives that life. So if this is resonating with you and you want to hop on a call with me, there's a link in the first comment below. You can schedule a 15-minute call with me. Let's get together and go through how we can go a level deeper to help you create your 2023 identity. Let's just even talk about defining it, because once we define it, then you know exactly what you're going for. This is Heather Dunlop. Have an absolutely amazing Happy New Year, and I will see you in 2023. Always, always remember you have strength within you.